Yes, yes, we're here.
We're here. We're on the air.
Ooh, I put my headphones against the beer and it got cold. It feels good on my ears.
Well, welcome to episode 12, Boys and Bar Talk.
Episode 12, baby. What up?
And we're here. Tell them what we're drinking.
We are drinking Fowl'd Up by Brass Works, New England style IPA. It's out of Waterbury, one town over, maybe 10 minutes down the road.
From us,
It's on Thomason Avenue, over by the DMV. Cheers.
That guy said it's one of their best beers.
That's
actually
super good.
I like it.
It reminds me of the No Filter.
No filter. Oh, the Thomas Hooker
Like,
one?
not as crazy, but it's definitely good.
Yeah, this one.
We should start doing number rankings.
This one is. I could taste the dryness in it. Kind of stronger.
Yeah, 6 point.
It says juicy flavor.
Yeah, I get that.
Distinctly.
6.1%.
Dry hop with generous amounts of citra, and yeah, I taste the citrus in it.
You know what's weird? So like, or maybe it's 8+. Never mind. Yeah, it's 8+. In bars, we have to serve it in a 12 ounce,
Yeah.
but it's 8+ though. 8+%.
Really? I'm gonna show you guys this can. This is a cool looking can.
Yeah, it's some dude choking a chicken,
Choking the chicken, baby.
and it. You know what's weird though? Cause like, look at the guy. He's kind of like jerking off.
Yeah, well, that's probably one of my favorite masturbation. What do you call them?
Yeah, yeah. He's like
Analogies?
stroking the chicken or something,
What,
right?
what do they call them? Analogies or
Yeah,
phrases?
Yeah, yeah,
Is that right?
yeah, yeah.
I think my personal favorite is.
But he's kind of like jerking off over here though. Like his left hand's on the chicken, but his right hand's on like his cock.
Oh yeah, there's a pure jerking off reference.
Fowl'd Up, FOWL''D up. Look it up, check it out.
How about making the
pretty
bald
good.
man cry? Have you ever heard of that one?
Oh yeah,
Making the bald man cry.
making the bald man cry. I got that one from Games.
Oh.
Game of Thrones, they say that in there.
Wrestling with the yogurt slinger, the purple-headed yogurt slinger. I like that one too.
Oh, I never heard that one.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I've been calling the penis a yogurt slinger for a minute now.
Shooting ropes, baby.
Shooing ropes.
Shooting ropes.
Concise.
I got that from Basement Yard.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Let's jump into it. Would you rather? You said you had a hard one.
All right, so I guess it's not really a would you rather, but it kind of is. Internet or food?
Well, I don't understand that. I already just don't understand.
All right. Let me break it down
What-
like this. Okay, you can't have internet, but you can eat anything you want. Let's say that. I'm gonna make my own. You can't have the internet, but you eat anything you want. No risks, no consequences. Or you can go on the internet, free range, black market, dark web, no consequences, but you can only have salad forever.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So it's more of like a limitation restraint. I'm picking the internet. I want full freedom on the internet. I don't care
Full
about the
freedom
food.
of the internet. That's what you're going
Fuck
with.
the food. Food just keeps you alive.
No.
Food just keeps you alive, but the internet is power and knowledge helps you grow.
You could read a book.
You could read books, but would you rather look something up through a book, dig around for that, or just look it up on the internet in 3 seconds?
Would you rather eat salad forever?
Absolutely, I'm still surviving.
One
Food-
salad, not just any salad.
Okay.
One salad.
You're gonna pick the food. Make it clear. You're
I
sticking
think
by
I'm
the
gonna
food.
go for food.
You are crazy. You are just being privileged at that point.
I'm off the grid.
You're privileged.
How?
And you're on the grid.
You're privileged. You're on the internet.
grid. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still getting
I
knowledge.
can still. You act like you can't learn without the internet.
It's just much more inefficient, and you're in a new generation.
Much more efficient, not inefficient.
Okay. Hear what I'm
So
saying.
I guess maybe you do need the internet.
Hear what I'm saying. You're in a different
Era.
you're in a different era.
Mm-hmm.
We're in an era where you look things up and find the answer in seconds.
Yeah.
You're on the screen all day long. You
Yeah.
need to know how to use your fingers and type, and you need to learn you need research skills. That's what I'm saying. You're going to be like that for the rest of your life.
True.
You can't live without the internet. Being on one website, it just doesn't make sense. You're still eating and you're still going to be alive. Your mind could still grow every single day through the internet. It's the single-handedly most powerful thing that we have.
Yeah, but no stakes. Like you could eat whatever you want and never get fat, never be out of shape.
I don't care about that though.
Yeah, says the guy who's in fucking shape.
Yeah, well, either way, I'm still alive. You could eat whatever you want.
I could, but if I have mac and cheese, guess what? I'm clearing rooms.
You're gonna have a fucking mindset of a caveman without the internet.
Maybe.
Off the grid.
I could agree.
You
to
really
that.
just want to be off the grid?
I really don't though, because I didn't have a good time being off the grid.
So you're gonna have a good time without the
I
internet
hate
too?
salads though.
So it would have to be a salad. I'm taking the salad. I don't know if you could.
I mean, I guess you're right, but
Well, there would have to be. It would probably wouldn't be just a salad. I doubt you could live off a salad for like your entire life. There's no protein.
no, I guess not.
But it would. I know what you mean. It would be like basic food, like a
a basic,
meal.
like bland shit.
Like, yeah.
Like you're not getting tasty
So
shit.
what would be like the internet equivalent of that? Like what would be like that basic site that you're using?
Like you could only use. There is no basic site.
No,
you could
I really
only
can't.
use Facebook to get your information.
Facebook, and like 3D pinball.
First of all, 3D pinball is fire. Did you play computer games when you were younger?
Of course, who didn't?
Like, were you nice at Minesweeper? Did you ever win Minesweeper?
I didn't know how to play Minesweeper. I would just click things.
Yeah, because you just it's a guessing game at that point.
Yeah.
But it isn't. But it is. There's no
Well,
strategy behind Minesweeper.
Well, I didn't understand the strategy. I still to this day don't know how to play solitaire. I never cared for it either.
You don't know how to play fucking solitaire?
Nah, I just didn't care for it.
Solitaire's fun. I like
I
solitaire.
did play 3D pinball. That was probably my
3D
favorite.
pinball is fire
Yeah.
with the galaxy. Like,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Get the high score.
You know what?
Computer class all day.
Oh yeah, see in computer, that's kind of crazy that when we were little, we actually had like the rubber cover over the
Oh
keyboards.
yeah, you had
and-
to learn. Like now it's just like, oh, if you don't know
Yeah.
that, you're just like an idiot.
Yeah, like we actually had like keyboard classes.
Yeah, like learn how to
Like
type.
because we were our generation, born in '94. Like
We were like the gap. We were like the bridge between like old school and new school.
where they like it was important. Where
Yeah.
people were like, okay, they have to know how to do this stuff.
Yeah, like we
this is-
used encyclopedias, but then like at the end of our high school, like we weren't really doing that.
we were learning how to like use Google, and we
Yeah,
weren't
yeah.
computer science.
But like middle school, 04, like all right, elementary 03 to 07, 08, we weren't like 100% on the internet yet. Like we grew up in an era where you had to turn the house phone off to get on the internet.
right. Oh, dial up.
Yeah.
crazy noise, yeah.
Like, oh, you can't go on the internet because I'm expecting the call from the doctor. Like, what?
Yeah, one person at a time.
Now we have a fucking device that fits in our back pocket and
Yeah,
we have
right.
access to it at all times.
Also, you could pick up the house line and you could hear someone else's conversation.
Yeah, remember that?
Remember that?
Oh shit!
That
I
was
used to listen to
something.
my parents argue on that shit.
All the time. Because all you have to do is block that bottom piece.
Yeah, just hit a
right
mute
there.
or hit mute. You're good.
Yeah, and that's it. But dial-up was something else. We had AIM.
Dial up that sound.
We might have talked about AOL and AIM before.
Yeah, because remember that kid suggested something and we said his Instagram name was like an AIM name.
No, we talked about this a while ago. Because I think you explained that story with that crush that you had. Yes,
Yes. You're right.
Story.
Fifth grade.
Yes.
Fifth grade. AIM was the shit, bro. I used to have Hustler's Ambition lyrics as my bio.
50 Cent, baby.
In fifth grade. In fifth grade.
Me too, though. But that was just the culture. I was listening to that stuff too. Snoop Dogg was my hero by the time I was 10 years old.
Yeah, that's a terrible hero. I was just telling the story to somebody the other day at the bar. I was like, yo, it's amazing what like a young kid will do being so naive. Because I was rapping, like I rap a lot. Like obviously you know me, so you know that. Like I will rap, like if I hear a song that I like, I will rap it out loud and say, you know, whatever. So I was rapping in like fifth grade, maybe fourth grade. Eminem came out with "Clean Out My Closet." Could have been earlier. I don't know how old the song was when I was listening to it, but it was the line was, "My faggot father must have had his panties up in a bunch," and it was actually right over there. I remember it because I was rapping, and my mom, she was pissed. She got so upset. She got so mad, and I had no idea why, because I was just rapping the song. Didn't know what it meant. But then I grew up, and I was like, oh, jeez. That's not a line I should be saying at maybe like 10, 11 years old.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, that's when times were just different back then, too, though.
No, yeah, 100%.
And it's much more sensitive nowadays where, like, we kind of, like, adapt and you understand, like, what's more sensitive to people.
Yeah.
And there's more, when you get into slurs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
and-
it just becomes like, we're older now, too. So
Oh yeah,
we're
of
way
course.
more mature.
Well,
It's
you even have like artists, and you have people will go dig up their music or what they said in old tweets, and it was just like in a time era where people were more kind of reckless the way they talked.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah. It was more acceptable to
insensitive.
say shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not acceptable to say shit like
and
that.
now it's coming up like stuff will get, like you dig that stuff up, and they're publicly apologizing for saying those things.
Well,
Which,
I mean, like we talked about it before. I don't know if me and you have, but I know I've said it in group. Like The Office, if it were to drop season 1 today, it would never last.
oh, definitely not.
It would.
I mean,
it would be off the TV like this.
The Office attacks.
The
everything.
Office attacks a lot. There's a lot of racist shit, and there's a lot of like gay bashing. Not bashing maybe, but like making fun of like the
Oscar,
gay community.
come on, all day.
Yeah, bro. I remember like season 1, Oscar dresses up like, as a woman for Halloween, and he's like, "Haha, you should just dress like that all the time." Like before he even came out, and I'm just like, "Yo, for you to say that in an office setting, like imagine if that was a real scenario in real life." Like, that would be lawsuit.
Oh, lawsuits all day and new policies and.
Oh, my God.
Well, I think the sensitive era that was born, I think it's
2000s plus.
I think that has a lot to do with Facebook and social media, that whole era, because I think this is the first time that, like, ever in like mankind, that you could express your opinion so fast, so efficiently.
Yeah.
Just
There's too many platforms.
You know, you're so
give your
open.
opinion.
Anybody can say anything.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's why I think politics nowadays are so heated, because it's so easy to just go on and you could persuade people. We're following thousands of people.
Well, that was like that
Hundreds or
documentary we
thousands.
watched.
Yeah, it was. Oh, The Great Hack was great.
The Great
was
Hack
awesome.
is a good watch. If you're
Right.
gonna go peep a documentary out, it's a good watch.
It just makes interaction so easy, and I think it created a really sensitive era.
It definitely did. I had a conversation with one of the young people I work with at obviously at the bar, and she was like, "Oh, I was born in like 2001," and I'm like, "Damn, like you don't remember 9/11?"
Post Y2K, I remember Y2K. Like 5 years old, I'm like, why is this such a big deal?
You don't remember where you were? Like, do you know where you were at 9/11?
Oh, absolutely. I was in school.
Like, yeah, I wasn't in school because I was sick that day, but I remember having to go get my sister from school because it was like a thing, you know, like you don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
So it was like get everybody together. I mean, it's just crazy that like I'm now working with somebody that has no real like impact from 9/11. Like you really weren't like, not that you're not affected by it, but like you don't know like what went down.
I mean, yeah. It was a shock. It was like
We weren't that old, but like even being we were 7.
7.
Yeah, we were 7. I mean, we were old enough to understand that some fuck shit just
Which
went
was
on.
such as a huge shock for our culture.
Yeah.
So to see someone that can't remember it, and
Yeah.
that's definitely, that's something that we share that someone else doesn't share.
Yeah, and it's
that
just like, oh
it
my
creates
God,
a
like-
gap. Someone born after 2001.
Yeah. Like, when do you think you're not a 90s? Like, I consider myself a 90s baby.
Oh, of course, we're right there.
94.
Right. 94 is right.
Are you a 90s baby if you're 96?
Absolutely.
97?
Yeah.
98?
I think even 98. Yeah.
99?
You know why though? Because I think that even when you're growing up in the 2000s, a lot of that,
a lot of the 90s stuff is still relevant.
it still spills over into the next gen.
That's true.
So that's why it yeah.
I don't know about 99, though.
99. What do you have against 99s?
No, it's just you're that close. Like,
You
you're
are
just
getting
like,
close.
you know.
Technically, you're
Like,
still.
I'm already 6.
But that's still just the whole.
I'm Big Daddy King.
How long did it take before all that 90s culture finally went away?
It never did.
It never really did.
Well,
and you're still close enough.
Yeah.
If you were born in the 90s, I think you're a 90s baby.
Yeah.
Because it'll hit you in some way. Like you'll find, whether you're born in 1990 or 1999, I think you'll find things in common with those people.
Yeah, you're gonna find some type of similarities, like shows or whatever.
Music, anything.
When did SpongeBob start? Was that
SpongeBob
90s?
was 90. I believe
2000.
99.
All right, so it's
I'm
right at
almost
the end
positive
there.
it was
Yeah, yeah.
99.
So it's not a true 90s show,
Not a true 90s show, but
because it just got started.
90s for music. It was like MTV, Fuse.
Yeah.
Fuse, remember the countdowns on
Absolutely,
TV?
yeah.
Music
Of course.
videos are
When
way
it
bigger.
actually
Music
had
videos?
music.
grunge and garage, like
Oh
garage
yeah, like Green
rock.
Day.
And,
Well, no, Green Day was 2000s, probably.
no, they're 90s. They were old. They're older than you think.
Yeah, because Weezer fucks me up all the time. To think that their first album dropped in like 94 or
94,
5.
yeah.
Like that, I mean, like, Weezer? Like,
Yeah.
the fucking dude, My Name is Jonas? Like,
Yeah, right, yeah.
and then they had one other song that was real popular later when we were younger, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh, yeah. Probably, whatever. We're not going
Doesn't matter.
We're not going to get into the more music.
Yeah,
because
but
we'll be here all
it's
day.
just like, that generational gap is crazy from being born in 94 to somebody born in 2001.
Yeah, and you share that with, like, we share that with each other, but...
Yeah, but, like, you can't relate.
And that's not even
in that
10
way.
years ahead.
Anyway, yeah. Like, I was talking to a kid about his favorite music, and he was saying some rock shit I never heard of, and I was like, Hove, and he was like, who's Hove? I almost lost it. But then I said Jay-Z, and he understood. But, like, how do you not correlate, But he's too young. He's, like, 16, 17. He don't know. He wasn't there, So I couldn't get mad.
And, the music makes you feel a certain type of way, and it could
It brings you back to that time period.
It definitely brings you back. It definitely could shape who you are, too.
Absolutely. I used to think I was a thug. Because I listened to thug music all the time.
I was listening to thug music
I wanted
as
to
well.
be a thug so badly when I was like 5th grade. That's all I wanted to do.
That was just the influence that we had. 50 Cent. Basketball.
50 M, Dre,
Allen Iverson.
Allen
Yeah.
Iverson
Even
just
all
changed the
that.
game,
Yeah,
brought
yeah.
hip hop and NBA.
He really did.
Correlated the two.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg, of course. Legend.
I mean, it was just, and it was real. Dipset, G-Unit,
Dipset,
D-Block.
Jewels. All that.
Loved it. Loved every second of it. All I wanted to do was sell drugs and beat people up.
Because you don't know any better.
No, because you
That's
don't know
where
any
you're
better.
exposed to.
You know, I was like, oh, you live in the hood? That's lit.
Yep.
Like, no,
Mhm.
no, it ain't.
MySpace days, baby.
Yeah,
MySpace.
100%. But you're naive and you're young. Then you grow up and you realize.
Yeah, and you're just getting exposed into that stuff.
Yeah.
You learn.
That's why I got tight later when everybody started. Like, I was listening to hip hop way before 90% of our town was listening to hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden, Wayne came out with Carter 3, and it was like, oh, everybody likes hip hop now. And I'm like, oh, word. I guess. Because a million Got Money came out.
He put on so many new people.
He did change the game.
Onto hip hop, he put a lot.
Lil Wayne changed the game.
Yeah,
But
it was just
conversation for another time.
No, because we just could
Because
go.
we'll
on.
go.
We could go with music.
It'll
just
be
too
another
much,
half
too much.
hour, and we'll be,
We're already 17 minutes in.
Yeah.
Which was a lot of improvise. Like, we improvise a lot.
We didn't talk anything. We didn't discuss any of this before we
No,
did this.
not really. All improvised. That's what we do.
It's the way it goes. It's high energy. Kev Clark HD.
Rob Marini.
Probably should have said that at the beginning.
They know who we are by
They know
now.
who the fuck we are.
They know. You know a lot of podcasts.
You know who I am? I'm Schmidt.
Schmidt, baby.
Fucking love New Girl, yo.
Yo, New Girl's so great.
New Girl is fucking
I'm on
fantastic.
season 3.
I love New Girl.
Schmidt is the coolest narcissist I ever seen in my life.
I love New Girl. You love to see somebody that used to be fat and is now great looking.
Oh, he knows it too.
Now he knows it.
Fucking knows it.
He's like, you see this body I built? Like,
Yeah, when he's trying to impress Cece, so he's in the club with his shirt off, just spinning fire. He has no idea what his end goal is, but he's just trying to impress her with the fire.
Cece is so fire.
She's probably my second favorite character too, after Schmidt.
Yeah, she's oh my god.
Oh yeah, great show though.
I love Winnie the Bish. What's your power rankings? Give me like top 3
For
comedy shows.
Comedy shows.
Just any streaming service or all time.
I don't know. We were just touching on in like the last 30 seconds last time,
Yeah.
but it'd probably be like Trailer Park Boys, just because not that many people even know about it, but it's so great.
So
people
great.
think it's bad, but it's purposely bad,
It's purposely bad.
and it's the greatest show. But
I think maybe it started off bad, and then they were like, "Yo, it works."
yeah,
just
and
keep it going.
they probably improvise shit all the time.
It's definitely. There's definitely no script.
The Office is up there too. The Office is a classic one. Why? What do you got?
Give me one more.
I don't know. I'm gonna end up thinking too hard about it.
All right, I'm gonna go. Office is my number 1, but I'm not gonna say it in these 2 others in any order. But Office is probably my favorite show just to watch. Office, Friends, because that's just one of the most well-written shows ever, and it's hilarious. And then I love Trailer Park Boys, and I think it's hilarious. And it's tough not to put it in the top 3, but I also love Rick and Morty.
See, but I was gonna say Rick and Morty, but I wasn't sure if you were gonna consider that because that's a cartoon.
Nah, but it's comedy.
But Rick and Morty's probably my favorite show ever.
Yeah, I mean, I laughed at the dumbest shit just because it's in that show.
Oh, absolutely.
Like at the Answer My Eyes Johnson.
Oh, Cable.
What is that? What is that? That's not a joke, but it's fucking hilarious.
You could go on YouTube and find Dan Harmon like drinking in the studio and then just going to improvise some shit. And Rick and Morty,
I mean that dude's I can't even understand how he does that shit.
Improvising is so. Crumbopula's Michael, such a slept-on character. He only had one episode though.
I don't know who that is.
he's the hitman. He got killed real quick.
Yeah, word. I don't know. But like, it's just it breaks so many barriers of shows and it's endless. You can go anywhere in Rick and Morty.
Well, yeah, it's an Adult Swim cartoon show, but it also has like super character development. It has a lot to it. Like there's a lot of there's like social rankings and among the family, and there's all these different things going on in the cartoon.
No, there's so many, and there's like, I don't want to say irony, but like, you'll hear something in episode 1, and then episode 5, it'll come back.
Yeah, they have these,
and Easter eggs. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Excuse me.
Like that Parasite episode. That Parasite, when they bring in all the parasites, and Rick was getting mad at the family because he wanted everyone to wash their hands.
Yeah.
Turns out, if you have a good eye, you could go, and he's putting space rocks in the trunk, and it's because he didn't wash his hands, and he was touching the space rocks in another episode.
Yeah. I remember you told me that. I don't remember seeing that, but I remember you told me that. Because you watched it like a couple times over.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it. I haven't rewatched it.
Way too many times.
But,
it's my show.
No. 100%. I love Rick and Morty, and it's crazy how this dude just gets lit in the studio and just goes and just can think of this shit and like bring it back a couple episodes and be like, oh yeah, and then also throw in random shit that doesn't make any sense.
And also killed off Rick and Morty in like the 4th or 5th episode, just to blow your mind. Killed them.
Yep. And then now there's an alternate universe.
Wait, he didn't kill them. He killed everyone else around them. Sorry.
They killed everybody else, and then they go into another universe.
They killed everybody else besides Rick
but then
Morty.
they went to the other universe and killed themselves, right? Or no? Like, because remember Morty's telling Summer, he's like, yo, like, I'm in a whole nother universe.
Yeah. So that's like the main point, is that Rick and Morty just die, like, over and over again.
Yeah, no. It's a great show.
Yeah, great shit. What do you want to jump into now? I mean, we have 8 minutes left. We just improvised 23 minutes of
nothing.
Nothing, really. I wanted to talk a little bit about cannonballs, because cannonballs are fucking crazy, dude.
Of course you do.
I mean, the way I'm looking at it, like, well, I was scrolling through the internet, and I seen a metal breastplate, right?
Yep.
And
there's no way that blocks a cannonball.
No, but just seeing the cannonball hole from the front to the back.
Oh, you're getting wrecked.
That shit blew through his fucking chest, dude.
Have you ever seen... All right.
Are you kidding me?
I know you haven't seen it, so I'm just going to say, homework assignment? Patriot.
I don't know what that is.
The Patriot.
No, I don't know what that is.
Mel Gibson.
No, I know.
I'm giving you a homework assignment to watch The Patriot.
The Patriot, okay.
Because that's like the old school way, like the old school war shit. I think it was the Revolutionary War, where we were breaking off from Britain.
Okay.
That's what it's based in, But people are getting murdered by cannonballs.
In the movies.
Yeah, in the movies. Like,
what were they doing?
By cannonballs.
What were they doing in the movies?
They're exploding.
The people?
Yeah, like arms come off.
Oh my god. That's
heads. I'm almost 100% somebody gets hit in the head with a cannonball.
So
almost 100%.
So this is what I learned, is that if you fire that cannonball in a column of people going across rather than a single row, right?
Yep.
You will do so much more damage in a column. It'll take out 13, 14, maybe up to 30 people.
What?
But it might take out like 1 or 2 in a row. I would think it'd be the other way.
So you're saying if okay.
I would think it'd be the other way.
So you're saying if 10 people stand in a vertical line.
Well, a row.
A vertical line.
Isn't a vertical line a row?
Horizontal is this way.
Well, a column's got to go this way. Yeah.
So same scenario. Yeah. So 10 people line up in a vertical. It's killing less people than if they were lined up in a horizontal.
Which is damage.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I don't see how that would work.
It's just the shock. Like, it'll hit someone's chest, and it can knock down, like, a bunch of people around them because of the force of it just hitting someone.
And then it
hits
keeps going.
One person.
It hits somebody else.
It could hit someone else, but the force of the impact
and that person hits
right
somebody
here
else. Yeah.
just is enough to make you fall back. Like,
Yeah,
it hits
of
you,
course.
it'll make me fall back. And
Okay.
it could just...
Yeah.
And it'll hit someone's body, and just... the body will fly into someone else with force.
You think war tactics back then were actually stupid as fuck?
Crazy, though. Because
stupid as fuck.
I was thinking about it. You deal with war and biological and gas, and then you have stuff like bullets.
See, but you know what's crazy about that? And we'll get back to what we're saying about the cannonball. But like everybody says, like chemical warfare is like kicking somebody in the balls. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like if you fight somebody.
Oh, I guess
like
not
if
fair.
I'm fighting you, everything goes except kicking you in the balls.
Right? Yeah.
You know.
Oh, I see what you're
But
saying.
like in war, there's no rules, and there's no rules in love and war.
There is rules to war.
Is there?
Yeah, you can't harm civilians. There's like a whole there are officials.
That's that's our rule. That's the United States rule.
There are rules.
Okay,
of
but
war.
the dudes who are fucking suicide bombing motherfuckers or 9/11 killed mad civilians. There's no.
I get that,
rules
and those
of
are
love and
dope.
war.
Well, that's terrorism.
Yeah, but it's still war.
That's breaking rules
But
of
it's still
war, though.
war.
But there's actually like rules to war.
Yeah, but there's no. But okay, what is the consequence of breaking rules in war?
I don't know, but I think that's just
War.
terrorism at that point. That's why I said.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. This just causes war.
Which I could see why it's kicking the ball. We're all breathing the same air, so if you fuck up the air, like
You're kicking the. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why, like the nuclear bombs, everybody's like, yo, like. When it comes fucked up, because you kind of like fucked up
kinda
that
crazy.
whole place.
I know, yeah.
Like, because even the generations after that can't live there because you fucked up the air. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like that's the only example I can think of.
Even in a battle when you're just dealing with bullets and it's like I get it, it's like little pieces of metal and it hits you and it happens fast, but a fucking cannon will tear your limbs off.
Yeah, why don't we use cannons now?
I don't know. Maybe it's outdated. Maybe they're too expensive to make or something. But that is gotta be the scariest shit in the world.
I feel like war is the #1 business in the world, the biggest business.
Waterbury.
Water. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Back in the day.
Yeah, well,
Back
that's
in
how
the
the
day.
U.S. came up.
We were making bullets.
That's how
and
you.
shit.
That's how the United
The brass
States came
company
up
of the
big.
world.
Yeah.
Brass city of the world.
Yeah, that's how the
Shout out to
USA.
Waterbury.
That's how we became like top country for the
Yeah,
economy.
but that's why Waterbury's
It
popping.
was
back then.
FDR. FDR really got this country popping during war times. Like
Shout
he
out
put,
to FDR.
He put people to work. Like he put us at the top.
Yeah.
Economically.
Yeah.
Through war.
Superpower.
Yeah. Crazy.
I don't think anybody can beat our army. I really don't.
No.
I don't think there's another country in the world that could beat our military.
Definitely not. That's what they call us, like the police.
Bullies,
like
we
the
out here.
policemen.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Who want what?
And we're everywhere.
Nobody wants no
spends-
smoke with the United States.
No one spends more money than us.
That's right. We got bread, but we're
Do
in
we
mad
really,
debt.
though? A lot of debt.
A lot of debt.
We don't know what that means.
But guess what? Nobody's fucking us up.
Can you at least pay for my student loans?
No,
Shit.
Bernie Sanders. We're not gonna get into politics
I
here.
know. We only got a minute and a half.
Yeah,
Let me ask you real quick.
All
though.
right, word.
Does this get you tight? This gets me super tight. When I can see someone's ass cracking and they're just not fucking aware of it, like a plumber's crack.
How do you not know about this? Like, not I'm saying you, but I'm saying, how do you not know your ass is out?
But this is what I was thinking about too,
Why is
because
this being brought up now?
all right, we gotta go quick.
Yeah, we gotta go.
But I was in the gym and I was doing some sit-ups, right? And I'm like, word, I'm all set. Like my ass isn't showing.
Don't you
because
feel that booty hole draft?
You could feel like you have like a sense, right? You can sense when that shit's
I
dipping
know
below.
when the booty crack is out.
Oh, when it's dipping below your waist
Or
a little bit?
I'm wary of it. I'm
Come
checking.
on, don't be fucking ignorant.
Don't be ignorant.
Plumber ass crack, yo.
Don't walk around with the crack out. Nobody cares to see that.
That just should make you sick.
Is that the least most attractive part of the human body?
I don't know if it's most like unattractive, but I don't want to see it.
What's the most unattractive part of the human body?
I don't think it's the ass.
The pinky toe. Correct answer.
The pinky toe? It could be.
Pinky toe is gross.
I don't mind the pinky toe.
You got a foot fetish, don't you?
I don't have a foot fetish, but I don't mind feet.
I don't mind feet either, but I don't have a foot
But
fetish.
I don't like butt cracks like that.
No, I'm not into them. I like booties, though.
Squatting down and shit, just be aware.
No, but I'm just saying, you're walking around pedestrian style, like, and just asses out? Like, nah.
Just be aware of it. That's what I'm saying.
It's
It's just
all
like,
set.
how don't you know? Don't you feel like some brisk wind hitting your ass or something?
You got no wind flow where you're walking?
Nothing?
Nothing?
You don't
Still
care?
air?
What is going on? Put some boxers on.
At least!
Just hike them up a little.
Who's free balling? with denim on.
It makes me sick. We're out of here.
Now we're out.
5
We got
seconds
5 seconds.
left.
Peace.
Screw that. Peace.